Lesson number 61. Okay, so we have, I don't think I need to do number letter A with you because I think you already know how to change this into a ratio. But a reminder though is that you need to simplify that before you do so. Okay. All right, next one is multiplying. So this is just, this is one fraction. This is a whole number right here. So you put over one and see if there's something that you can cancel. Okay. All right, number letter C. So we'll start with letter C. Okay, so you have a whole number which is 4 and a fraction which is this. So what we're gonna do is we will put the 4 inside of a, it will change it into a fraction looking thing. Okay, so let's do 4 is 4 over 1 plus 7 over x minus 2. Okay, so you're adding this, so therefore you need to make sure that they have the same denominators. But right now they don't, so we will do the factoring part. Okay, so 1, what are factors of 1? Is still 1. So before you actually start, so you don't really waste your effort, just look at it first. Can you factor 1 other than 1 times 1? No, not really. How about x minus 2? Is there, that's a binomial. Do you have a common denominator, common factor between x and 2? Not really. So therefore, that must be it. There's no common factor between them other than these two. So I'm going to put this in parentheses. This is now your first dot. So one dot here and these two dots there. Okay. So now we will rewrite them. All are common denominators. So you have 1 and x minus 2 plus 1 x minus 2. Okay. And we will copy the numerators and we will do the circle. Okay, so 4 over 1. So therefore, this must be multiplied by x minus 2. And then 7 over 4, 7 over this. So this must be multiplied by 1. So now we can rewrite our whole fraction as if they're 1 together. It should be minus 1, minus 2. And then pretend that you will put that over there. Okay, so now you have 4x minus 2 plus 7 times 1, which is 7. Okay, so now you distribute that. So you have 4x minus 8 plus 7 over, and you just keep this one right here. I'm not going to write the 1 anymore because it's the same thing anyway when you multiply by 1. And so now the challenge is for you to simplify this top and see if you can cancel some more with the denominator. Okay, so I'm going to just check some messages from work first. Uh, okay, all right, so let's move on to letter D. Okay, so letter D is a, I think you can do letter D on your own. Okay, so yeah, I think you can. So you should be able to do that. This is a little bit different though. Okay, so let's do this one together. Okay, so you have 1 over 5x minus 7 over 3x equals 1. Okay, so what we did with this before is we multiply it with the denominator. But then you have two denominators, right? You have two denominators. So there are a few ways to do this, but maybe what we can do is find the common denominators for it. I'm like the fractions, the common, I mean, not fractions, factors of your denominators and put them all together so that we can find out what's the best number to multiply this one with. What I'm talking about is if I multiply this one, I guess, yeah, okay, we can do it one at a time. Okay, so let's just do 5x first. I'm gonna multiply this one with 5x, and I'm gonna multiply the other side with 5x because this is a little bit different, right? Okay, so just to get rid of the 5x. So when I do that, when I multiply this over there, the 5x will cancel out with that, right? So that's going to be just 1. Now, when you multiply 5x with this, let's just write it out. So minus 7 times 5x over 3x, right? Okay, I multiply 5x with that. I did not cancel anything just yet. And then I'm going to multiply this. So that will be 5x. Now, if you look at this fraction right here, just concentrate on that, you notice that they have both x's, right? So when they have x's, therefore you can cancel those x out because this is 7, times 5 times x. The other one is 3 times x. They're all multiplied together, like multiplied in the numerator, multiplied in the denominator. Therefore, you can cancel them out. So the x, anyway, you can cancel out the x. So now we can rewrite this by writing 1 minus, well, what is 7 times 5? That's 35 over 3 equals 5x. Yes, okay. So now you have another fraction, which is 3. So we can multiply this one again by 3. So you're multiplying it with two denominators just to get rid of them, okay? The alternative way would be to multiply it with 15x instead of 5x, then it will get rid of everything. But I'm just showing you one way to do it, like you do it one at a time. So we'll multiply this with that, so you will have 3. Multiply this with that, the 3 and the 3 will cancel out because this one still have a denominator. Minus 35 equals, multiply it with this, you have 15x. Okay, and then from here you should be able to simplify. All right, so I'll see you on the next set of lesson 61 videos.